When I was asked to do these drug experiments, I thought these drugs might give us a way to cure insanity, to overcome depression. That was part of what we thought we were doing.
What kind of preparation were you given for it? Were you given any?
None at all. I'd read a little piece in Life magazine about how they'd given it to cats, and cats were afraid of mice once they'd had LSD.
What was that very first trip like, though, under the experimental conditions?
It was on a ward, on a nut house ward. You'd go in, a little room, there'd be a bed, and a stand with some water on it, and a tape recorder, and nothing else. There's a little window right here with wire through it, and you could look out and see the people out in the other room.
Do you have any anxiety, or do you feel kind of excited about the idea?
Well, I feel more excited than I do anxious.
You feel pretty good about the whole thing and kind of open and just waiting to see what happens.
That's right.
Sounds very good. Sounds like a good experiment.
The machine here to my left is all cogs and gears of electricity. I keep thinking that I should hear from it. I feel fairly drunk, like I'm lying on the back with the whirlies. The damn light at the top of the room is like a great eye to which the optic nerves are leading to all the walls. Like the nurse who was in here, she's wearing this sheath-style costume, probably because the belly around her middle is beginning to be blue and overhanging, and she has to cover it up. Blue, rolly flesh. It's like looking at Rorschach test and seeing mashed testicles. It's 1:45, and I'm high out of my mind. Wild color images. There's this great colored frog of a man outside standing at the door, like against some guy's room, and the guy's all teetering out of the bed there. And the guy's yelling, "Mac! Hey! Hey, Mac!" This is the most insane thing. I just realized how much the woolen sack microphone looks like a shaver. Woolen sack. Woolen sack, what a thought. And also the trouble with you as a tape recorder, you waiting toad, look at you there. You don't realize how much you look like this toad. From where I lay, I could see the unwinding reel. It's your brain without which you don't even become a toad anymore. You're just a dead thing which could be loaded with new brain. I can see it unwinding. Therefore, I'm going to shut you off because we're losing too much of your brain. Yeah.
How are you feeling right now? Do you seem to feel there's still some effect of the drug?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I told you about the strobe light. It was so great.
What was the effect of the strobe light?
It was like a magnetic force field because everything I went to was concentric, going into where the strobe light, bats and hen eggs and everything cascading into the strobe light as it blinked. This guy next door was playing his band rock and roll, and this would have an effect of very discordant in color.
It affected the imagery.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned two things, bats and hen eggs. Were there other things that you could see going in?
Well, there are more mathematical patterns, hexagons and pentagons and mummies and things that you might find on a pyramid wall.
Was this, would you say, an uncomfortable or a comfortable experience?
I think it's a good experience. I think anytime you see more, especially if you have a basic inherent love of most people.
And when I came out of it, I felt like it was like discovering a hole that went into the center of the earth, and you could see jewelry down there, and you wanted your people to go down and enjoy it.